I gotta say, Jordan 1 mids don't quite hit the same as a Jordan 1 high. Today we have a fire pair of Air Jordan 1 mids to review. We have the Air Jordan 1 mid Gym Red. We're going to be taking a look at what I feel like is one of the, or is going to be the best Air Jordan 1 mid of the year. Last year in 2020, there were so many colorways that were released, and one of my favorites would have to be this right here. I think this got 3rd place in my top 10, the banned Air Jordan 1 mid. There really hasn't been that many Jordan 1 mids releasing this year. I think this is one of the first like actual really dope colorways that they've put out. When it comes to Jordan 1s, a lot of people of course go for the high top version because that's the pair that people associate with Michael Jordan, and that's the pair that has like the best colorways, the better materials, the actual collaborations for the most part. This right here, if you are looking to buy a Jordan 1 mid for daily use, which is one of the main reasons I love Jordan 1s because they're a really good daily beater shoe, the Jordan 1 mid Gym Red is a fantastic shoe. This Jordan 1 mid uses the Gym Red colorway, which is something we're used to seeing on a lot of high top Jordan 1s, including this pair right here. This was released back in 2019, the last year we really got to travel the world and have a lot of fun. These are the Gym Red Air Jordan 1 highs. Here are the mids. Now there's a few subtle differences, so if you guys want to see a one-to-one comparison, make sure you guys check out my other channel, SneakerTalk 365, where I'll be reviewing these in a side-by-side comparison along with some other sneakers too. So if you really like this shoe, but you know the resale prices are pretty high, I'll have them up on screen right now. I think they're like 400-ish Canadian on StockX or something like that. That's quite a lot of money for a pair of shoes, don't get me wrong. I know we've been desensitized for paying high resale for a lot of shoes these days, but when I was back in like 2016, was it when the Bread ones came out, or 2015, like the remastered version, paying $450 resale for those Jordan 1s was a like a record high price for me to pay. Now that's a huge discount, so it's all comparative, it's all relative to, you know, your budgets and all. But at the end of the day, these are shoes, you're gonna be wearing them up, you're gonna be beating them up. But I'm happy I paid that $450 for the Breads, and I get every penny out of that shoe. So if you're happy with paying for the high top, absolutely go for it. But if you want to save some money but get that same kind of look, that same iconic Chicago Bulls colorway on a Jordan 1 with the mid top right here, you are going to sacrifice a couple of things, but it's not really that big of a deal. So if you really want that look, that certain aesthetic for your outfits, maybe you just really love the Jordan 1 but you can't get yourself to pay high resale prices for these, then the Jordan 1 mid is a fantastic option. This kind of Jordan 1 has released a few different times in a few different variations with this kind of look. So most recently we had the 2019 Gym Red highs, and they also did the not for resale version as well. The fact that these are ready to buy right now for retail makes them a lot more encouraging to buy compared to resale prices on other shoes. Because these are a Jordan 1 mid, we don't have a specific release date for these, but these did release in April. So I saw some places in America got these early April, these released late April in Canada. I ordered these about last week and they came in today or yesterday, and I actually bought these extra. I bought another pair of these on StockX like 10 days ago or so, and it still hasn't come in yet. Paid resale for those, and now I feel stupid because they got these for retail. So I'm gonna have a second pair of these. Not sure what I'm gonna do with them. I think this would be a really good shoe to hold, but we're gonna talk about the resale prices and my future projections of this shoe later into the video. But let's just get into the actual details of this Jordan 1 mid. The color combination on this is fire: black, white, and Gym Red. It has a really good balance of all three, where one doesn't really overshadow the others. The hits of red are like a nice little pop, like a nice little accent. It's not too loud, but if you really love that red colorway, I think you can definitely swap in some red shoelaces on these. They do come with black and no other extra laces because this is a Jordan 1 mid. Usually Jordan 1 highs like the black Gym Red ones came with actually black, white, and red laces. So 3 options for the high top, and then you get just the black pair. Taking a look at the white leather panels, you have white leather on the toe box of the shoe along with the side panel as well, and then you have hits of white going down the tongue of the shoe. Now the actual high top version, I'll briefly make a small comparison because I want to mainly compare it on my second channel, but the high top version uses black on the tongue going down the center, but if you look at these mids, they have white. So let me just give you guys a quick side by side. Maybe you guys can just quickly, you know, spot the differences. They're very subtle, like they're super subtle differences. The overall like look of the shoe are the same. Any fits you were gonna wear with this shoe, you're gonna wear with this shoe too. It makes really no big difference at all. So yeah, that's in terms of the hits of white. You also have hits of black that wrap around the toe box with this black leather. And I do preface, I do want to say that the leather isn't actual like leather. It's like a pleather material. It does kind of feel cheap because it is a Jordan 1 mid. The leather they use on high tops are typically much more higher quality in craftsmanship, even though Jordan 1 highs, not all of them use actual real leather. But you know, you can tell the quality of this is like more stiff. These are more prone to the creases looking uglier, I feel like, on a Jordan 1 mid. Overall, it's still solid quality. Like at the end of the day, this is still a shoe I can recommend for daily use. So yeah, in terms of hits of black, you have black around the toe box, you have black going down the eyelets of the shoe down the center, you have black on the back side panels as well. And then you have a black patch for the Jumpman tongue with the Jumpman in red with the Air logo right underneath. Oh yeah, and you also have a white midsole with a red outsole. I really like the shoe. I think they nailed it out of the park in terms of colorway and color blocking on this. You know, recently, like for example, the Bread 1 mids or some other Jordan 1 mids, there's always like one little thing where you're like, why? Like, why does this have to be red? Just make it black like the high tops and I'll be happy. This Jordan 1 mid doesn't have any small thing where I'm like, why? Jordan Brand, please do more Jordan 1 mids where I don't have a complaint with the one small little switch up that you guys did, because this was really well done. In terms of pricing, these retail for $120 US and 150 Canadian. These are still available at places like Foot Locker. So I'll leave links to these in the description down below. In terms of quality control and quality, the quality of the shoe is pretty average for your Jordan 1 mid. Nothing too crazy, no major like glue stains or factory flaws on my particular pair that I've noticed. Now I do want to mention there is some history for this shoe that some of you guys might know if you're like up to date on mids. So last year these were announced to be like the metallic red Jordan 1 mid. The swoosh was supposed to be quite metallic and shiny, but this year when they actually released, that's not the case. So the preview images and stuff that we saw last year was wrong. This is the metallic red that we were supposed to get. Instead it's just a white black gym red, and honestly I like it more like this. I wasn't really a big fan of that glossy, shiny Nike swoosh like some of the mids have been in the past. In terms of sizing and styling for the Jordan 1 mid, I gotta say these are true to size, just like other Air Jordan 1s in the past. So if you have any experience with pretty much any other Jordan shoe, for example, or most Nikes, go your true regular size that you've been getting. Besides that, the comfort, it's pretty solid. It's not amazing. It's a retro sneaker from, of course, 1985, so don't expect the most amazing in terms of comfort. I would give these a solid 7 out of 10. In terms of my resale prediction for these, now I really don't mind that I doubled up on these kind of by accident, because these resale right here, the resale on this was retail for a long time, maybe $20 to $30 over retail. These were actually sitting for months in various countries for literally months, like usually size 10 to 10 and a half and up. But hey, they were still sitting. And now resale on these is like double retail. And this is a shoe that was sitting for months. These right here, I don't know how mass produced these are right now, but if Jordan Brand is continuing that very large quantity production run of a lot of the Jordan 1 mids like they've done with these, like these are sitting for around retail or actually still available in stores. So if you want this shoe, you don't have to necessarily go out of your way and run out and buy them. But if you were thinking about buying a Jordan 1 mid for a while, maybe waiting for the right color, buying these for retail is the move. This is not a shoe I see going on sale. This is a shoe I honestly think will probably be double the value, maybe in a year and a half from now or 2 years from now. Not right away. This is going to be a slow climbing shoe because these are still readily available right now at stores like Foot Locker, link down below. And at the end of the day, they're probably not going to restock the high top version. So when people bust up their highs and eventually want to get another similar pair, this might be the shoe they fall back on. Please hit that like button down below if you guys enjoyed this video, if it helped you out in any way, or if you like the shoe. If you did make it to the end, comment down below what you guys think about the Jordan 1 mid gym red. Anyways, I'll be reviewing these new Jordan 1 lows on the channel very soon along with these mids. So if you guys want more reviews, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to my second sneaker channel, SneakerTalk 365, for a comparison of both of these shoes side by side. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.